Hey, what's crack-a-lackin' YouTube? I have a bunch of stuff in my trunk that's been sitting there for like months and months, weeks and weeks. And it's Sunday, so it's a day to get busy listing, a day to do some extra work. So let's go see what I got in my trunk to list up on eBay. Alright, I'm making this video because I need to get some stuff listed, and in order to do that, I have to go through these sacks to list the stuff. So here's a nice little video. You guys can see what I sell as a part-time reseller. And without further ado, let's start with the smallest sack. Okay, there's only two things in this sack. One is a cat hat, brand new with the tags. Kind of sick of listing hats at this point, but a cat hat. I sold a vintage cat hat for like 40 bucks, so that was pretty cool. And then I guess the only other thing in this box, I spent 4 bucks on this high-speed USB. Brand new sealed. Brand new sealed stuff is always good. Keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. It'll bring in some good money. Let's go to this sack. Looks fun and big. A webcam. So this is like a vintage webcam. Again, it's sealed. Actually, it's not sealed. It's just new in the package. I paid 5 bucks for this. I do actually remember where I picked this thing up from. Honestly, I do not remember what this was going for, but it should bring a nice little return. I would imagine it's gonna bring a return because I bought it. And then we got some vintage clothing, of course. This is what I'm always looking out for. This is a yellow Champion. This is vintage, made in USA, spell out t-shirt. I'll probably keep this one because it's my size and I like it. Very cool, very clean t-shirt right there. And then we got an Iowa State crew neck. This is on the Fruit of the Loom heavy tag. It's got the old school graphic. Yeah, here's a hint for you. If the Iowa State logo ever has the navy blue in it, it's vintage. So I'll probably keep this one too, honestly, because it looks like it's gonna fit me pretty well. And of course, Iowa State is where I went to school. If you didn't know, now you know. And then boo the Hawkeyes, but I had to pick it up because it's an all over print. Look at this thing. If you were a Hawkeye fan, you're gonna want this t-shirt. You need this t-shirt. Definitely a cool vintage t-shirt. All right, that's sack 2. It looks like I spent $13.50 on that stuff. Let's do the big sack next. We'll save that sack for last. Oh, I remember this stuff. I picked this all up not too long ago. All right, we'll start with this. I paid $10 at a Goodwill. This is a Nautica competition goose down, duck down. It's a duck down jacket. This is size large. It looks like it might fit a little small, but big and puffy. I paid 10. I think these sell for around like 40, so not the biggest return, but had to pick it up. Couldn't leave it behind. We got this seersucker colorful shirt. You guys know what seersucker is? It's like the riveted. I don't even know how to describe it, but this is like vintage Land's End. I just love the colors on this. I'm a sucker for vintage stripes. Even though vintage stripes don't sell that well, and I know that they don't sell that well, I still am always picking them up. Because to me, it's just too cool. It says it's size large, looks like it could fit an XL though, pretty big, pretty boxy. But you can't get over those colors. What else we got? Oh my gosh, this thing was crazy cool too. This is again, a Hawkeye. I live in Iowa, if you didn't know. Whoa, this is reversible? Hold up. Okay, for $4, you have the vintage Iowa Hawkeye knitted sweater. It's got the logo there. It's got the crest there. And I just realized this is reversible. Oh wait, no, maybe it's not reversible. But the reverse side is kind of crazy. So again, you got the like reverse. I guess it's not meant to be reversed, but it looks cool when it is. This thing feels like a rug, like a carpet. Again, too cool for me to pass up. Now, one positive about doing this as a part-time, like reselling part-time, is that I can really be picky and pick and choose what I want to flip. So the stuff that looks cool to me, that brings a small return, is still alright, and I still enjoy doing it because this is only my fun money, so I don't have too much at stake. I know if I ever did go full time though, I would need to cut it out with all of these low profits. I only spent $7.50 on that crew neck. Wait, hold up, there's 2 receipts in here. This one's really cool. I went to an indoor antique mall, and they actually had 2 clothing booths at the indoor flea market antique mall type of deal. They got a bunch of different vendors set up. This thing though is vintage, brand new with tags. Check out the spell out on the back. This polo was too cool for me to leave behind. It is the only piece of clothing that I bought at that antique mall. I paid $15 for it, so I had to pay up just a little bit. What do you think, Lou? Do you like this one? Huh, bud? You're staring at it. You want me to put it on you? Oh, excuse me, I paid $18 for it. So yeah, I paid up a little bit, but I still think there's some meat on the bone. I'm looking to hopefully sell this for like 40, 50 maybe. If worst comes to worst, it'll be for my own self, my own personal collection. What else do we got? Again, I'm a sucker for vintage stripes. This one is pretty cool. It is Chaps Ralph Lauren, and it is size medium. You just got the long sleeve stripes. Definitely gonna be too short for me, so this will be for sale. God, I love those vintage stripes, man. That's the aesthetic that I live for. There's another receipt in here, $21 flat. This is a destination t-shirt, but it was cool enough for me to pick up. You got the Mackinac Bridge. Doesn't say, there's no timestamp, but it's definitely vintage, and it definitely has a cool graphic on it. And then the last thing in this sack is a vintage Hawaiian shirt. But this, the blue, the pink, and the pattern sold me on this shirt. I will list this up for sale, but more than likely, I will be keeping this for myself as well. This will be a nice summer t-shirt. Another vintage Champion. This is a Iowa reverse weave. I mark these things up in price, and they always seem to sell. I think the last one I sold for Iowa sold for like $45. I had a reverse weave Iowa State one that sold for like $70. So I still enjoy picking up those reverse weaves. Oh my gosh, and I don't remember this. Here's another receipt. It looks like I spent $18. I really need to get better with my bookkeeping. Let me know, how do you guys do your bookkeeping? Because I can't find like a solid system to keep up with. But look at this Coogee style. This one will fit me. That's probably why I bought it. I just sold one of these for $35. People are looking for this like big knit right now, the biggie, the Coogee. I really like them too. I think they're awesome. So I understand why people are paying up for them right now. But yeah, this one, size large, looks a little bit bigger. And I'd say probably 35, 40 bucks on this one as well. All right, well, there you go. There you have it. As you can see, I got some work to do, which is what I want. If you like this video, drop a big fat thumbs up. Do it for me, do it for Lulu, and we are gonna get busy listing. Check me out on Instagram if you're interested in any of this stuff, at Bob Dabra. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one.